What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Baddies Caribbean episode 10. So if you haven't seen the 10th episode of Baddies Caribbean on Zeus Network, turn this video off, go watch the episode, and come back and watch this video. And please like this video, subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way of supporting my channel. I can't stress that enough, how much that supports without you having to do a lot. I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words, and you will hear me say and so and like. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. I'm going to definitely be looking at my notes that I take over here throughout the show. And anything I say, it's my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. And, yeah, comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of this week's episode. If I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, let me know in the comments because I be forgetting. And, yeah, I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. This week's episode, was just, I don't know, I'm going to give it a B minus. It wasn't bad. I don't know, for some reason I was kind of into this episode. I was watching it, I didn't find myself looking away. It wasn't a lot of scenes where it was just them sitting down talking about dumb shit. I mean, it was a couple of those scenes, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I'm giving it a B minus this week. Because nothing extraordinary happened. But I don't know. I'm just going to give it that. But yeah, last chance. Baddies Caribbean episode 10. If you haven't seen it, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. I'm about to spoil the whole episode. Oh, let me spark up. So the beginning starts with Natalie filling Rolly in on what's been going on in the house. Because Rolly's back, even though no one's excited about that. They just said fuck the fans and fuck the poll that the whole, what was the thing called? Damn, what the fuck is that shit called? Oh, the petition. Fuck the whole petition that the fans did and shit to get her off the show. They just like, fuck the fans. We don't care what y'all saying. We gonna put her on the show anyway. I would say something about Zeus, but I'm not even gonna say it because then they might cut my subscription off. But fuck that shit. But yeah, because I want to say something so bad, but I can't say it because I might get clocked for it, so I'm not even going to say it. Not even saying that I'm a big content creator or anything, but you never know how shit travels, so I'm not even going to say it. But anyway. But Zeus, they just don't listen to their fans. So, Natalie, like I said, Natalie's filling Rolly in on what's been going on in the house. At one point, Rolly does mention that her and E.T. had a falling out. Whatever. I guess to prepare us for later in the season when her and Rolly had a fight. So, Jayla, Scotty, Sapphire, Tasiki, and Biggie come out. They all go over to embrace to embrace Rolly, except for Biggie. So then Rolly gets to, oh, hi, Biggie, how are you? And, she's like, can I have a hug? And I was so glad Biggie said this in the moment. Even though I ain't been feeling Biggie lately, I was glad she said this in the moment because it was an issue for me last season. She says to Rolly, I had a problem with you always making fun of me for speaking Spanish. But now we on the Caribbean season. Like, bitch, I feel like you owe me an apology because you on this motherfucking season now and you got to be around all these guala bitches that you call guala. So I felt around there. I was like, y'all, brother, you got to stand on that shit. So then she used the white racist apology, talking about something. You know, I got people, my family is Latino or Mexican. That does not excuse what you said, ma'am. If your people think it's okay for you to be saying the shit you were saying about people of Spanish, Latin, Mexican, all that descent, then they just as ignorant as you are. But yeah, she uses that little fake white racist excuse. I got Mexican family members. Just like how Gretchen said she got black family. This is what Rolly's saying in this moment. I got Latin family. I got Mexican family members. But she apologizes to Biggie and the whole entire Latin community. And then her and Biggie hug it out. And then the rest of the girls come out. Tanka, Meatball, who else? Slim, Dia. This is why they not memorable. See? Diamond, all them people. They come out. They embrace Biggie. I mean, they embrace Rolly somewhat, whatever. Nelly's introducing them all to Rolly. Some of them in there talking about they starstruck. I'm just like Asian doll. I'm like, she's talking about she fangirling over Rolly. I'm like, okay, Asian doll. So Anna and Asian doll come out. And this is when Anna calls out Rolly. She's like, you said you was going to beat my ass. Let me see you beat my ass. Da, da, da. They both get up. Anna throws her shoe at Rolly. I don't know why I keep saying Biggie. And they start, they start yelling back and forth with each other. Not even at one point, throughout the whole back and forth between Rolly and Anna, Taseki is involving herself. She's like, y'all not gonna fight because you know if she not gonna fight you because basically because they Taseki said in her confessional is because they're in 2 different weight classes, which is true. But if Anna want to get out there with Rolly, she a grown ass woman. You gotta let her do her own. Long as she don't get jumped or sat on or squished, you gotta let her fight that battle. So, and then Rolly, she clocks that. She says in her confessional, like, I don't know why Taseki coming and getting herself involved. Like, she gonna jump in and I feel ganged up on. I'm like, girl, you got a nerve to talk about you feel ganged up on. At one point, we see Scotty about to help Rolly tie her hair up. And I'm just like, bitch, just sit down and be neutral. Why are you wrapping her hair up? And then Anna gonna be like, oh, Scotty, you wrapping her hair up? Like, just no, sit down, Scotty. I don't know, I just be noticing little shit. And sometimes I don't notice shit. That's why I be like, comment. Because I see shit online and I be like, damn, I did not notice that and I didn't say it in my review. So after all that back and forth between Rolly and Anna, the girls, they go out to the strip club and they turn up. They having a good time, whatever. Wasn't really much going on there. Ass shaking, titty shaking, hookah smoking, weed smoking, drinking, all that. So then it's the next day, and the girls, they go with some of them, not all of them. But they out exploring Puerto Rico, and most of the girls, Natalie, Jayla, Sapphire, Mariah Lynn, maybe one more other person, Scotty, they all go out for henna tattoos. So then at this moment, Sapphire tells Mariah Lynn that Bianca said that she was like, I had a conversation with Bianca. She said she want to fight you. And Mariah Lynn was like, oh, well, okay, it's nothing. And then Mariah Lynn in her confession talking about something, I will forever have love for Diamond because she ran up on Bianca for me. But we should have all known Mariah is okay with sneaking. She cool with, she don't mind that shit. So they get to talking about who they think should go home. Jayla says that Bianca, Gretch, and Slim Too Bad should go home. Sapphire suggests that Dia should go home. Even though everybody was right there, was like, I like Dia. They walk away. Scotty's like, ain't nobody going to pay the henna girl? And I'm just like, and then Natalie laughs her off some girl. Did y'all not pay the henna girl? And she was sitting there like, and I was just like, so that y'all just got that shit done and didn't pay them? And you think because she was seen on TV that that's her payment? I don't know. Maybe that was just a little scene that they wanted us to talk about. But it was weird because Scotty was like, no one's going to pay the henna girl. And the henna girl was like, ah. Like she was offended, but also like laughing it off. It was just weird. So we get this awkward ass scene between Diamond and Baddie and Meatball. Meatball in her confession was like, I don't even know why I'm sitting up here with my sister Op, but it is what it is. Then just get up and walk away. If you feel that strongly, you shouldn't even start and engage the conversation with her. Did the producers come to y'all personally be like, we want y'all two to have a scene? If not, then you didn't have to do it, sweetheart. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. How the production works and all that. Whatever. So they sitting down, they talking about the night before, and then Biggie comes in, joins them. Biggie and Anna comes. So this is when Anna brings up Diamond's fights, plural, with Tinka. And Meatball's like, Diamond lost every one of them. And Diamond's like, Well, that's what you think happened. That's what you think happened. Meatball, like, my opinion is that I know it happened. You knowing something and your opinion, that's two different things. The opinion is something that you think, that you assume, that you think. When you say you know something, that's no longer the opinion. That means it's fact. So, of course, Diamond got offended and was just like, and then she was like, well, we can run it again, me and Tink. And Meatball was like, run it with her sister then. And Diamond was like, I'll do that. Who's her sister? And Meatball was like, me. Like, how the fuck she supposed to know y'all sisters? So shit get intense between Meatball and Diamond. It don't really go nowhere. And then they start talking about, them three start talking about, them four. Yeah, them four start talking about who they think should go home. And Diamond, she suggests that along with Slim and Dia, she already had her feelings about Slim and Dia going home. But she also says Bianca and Gretch. I mean, we should have known Bianca since she wanted to fake run up on her. I really don't fuck with Meatball and, I mean, not Meatball. I really don't fuck with Diamond the Body and Biggie for what they did last episode to Bianca. I don't fuck with Meatball in this moment because it's just like, you knew that you ain't fuck with this girl, so why even sit up there and have a scene with her if it wasn't forced to have? It's just a lot of shit. I don't know. It's like, I want to like Meatball, but she coming off as pick me, choose me too. Not saying that she won't get out there with anybody. What is that? Oh, bleach thing. It's my underwork shirt, whatever. But not saying that Meatball won't get out there with nobody, but I just feel like she picks and chooses in a way that I can't explain right now because I'm high. I can't think about it, but when I be watching, I be like, Meatball, I don't know, I'm looking at you sideways. Anyway. So we get this scene, Natalie, Scotty, Rolly, they come down to make drinks for the other ladies first. And then the rest of the girls come down and they start, pre-gaming before the club. They pre-gaming, I guess that's taking shots before you get to heavy drinking at the club. Because, I don't drink, so I'm just a straight stoner, okay? So Natalie makes this announcement. First they like, baddie, shot o'clock. Did they even do the baddie, shot o'clock? I don't know. So Natalie's like, well, yeah, we're going to go to the club, and before we go to the next country, Dia and Slim, you guys won't be joining us. So Slim immediately starts going off. Who said that? Like Portia, who said that? She's like, nah, I want to know who voted me out, all that geeky shit. So everybody was quiet at first when she was like, who voted me out? Like, I want to know, step up, because we're going to have to run it. Like, basically, I ain't going to hold you, everybody was quiet for a second. For a little second, and then Meatball was the first one to come out and be like, look, I said it. Biggie was kind of, saying she said it too. I mean, everybody was saying it, but it just took a little minute. I feel like from my perspective, Meatball kind of told her first, then everybody started to follow pursuit. She was like, I fuck with you, Meatball, but we're going to have to run it. And didn't even end up running it with Meatball. I was like, girl. So Meatball tells her. Then Jayla and Sapphire tell her. Biggie tells her at one point. So, and then the last person to tell her is Diamond. So she decides out of all them people that just told her that she wants to run up on Diamond. Didn't run up on Meatball though when Meatball was standing right there with her. And she probably could have whipped Meatball. She way bigger than Meatball. You never know. Don't let somebody motherfucking reputation of fighting scare you from fighting them. Because that's mostly why people don't want to fight Taseki, because they done seen what she can do. But you never know how you can work out with somebody that you think you might. Y'all get what I'm saying. Get out there regardless, but yeah. Anyways. But of all the people that told Slim too bad that they voted her out, it was fucking Diamond that she decided to run up on. That's exactly why they voted your goofy ass out. Because you pick and choose and you a follower. We saw that in you when you was talking shit about Tommy and you never even met the woman. You was sitting there with Natalie talking shit about Tommy, you never even met the woman. So that's when we already knew. No, we first knew when Didn't she jump in that fight with somebody? It was a fight that the Gretch fight. Did she jump in that fight? When they all was fighting Gretchen back to back? Because I know Dia did. And I know, well, first it was Jayla. And then Dia. Meatball, of course. I think it was Slim, too. I think that was the reason why I didn't like her and Dia in the first place. Because I said they inserted themselves in the fight with Gretchen. Even though they probably felt the way about the N-word, Jayla was already beating Gretchen up, so it wasn't no point for them to take their feelings out, you know? It's like they wanted a moment. I think Slim was involved with that. And that was the first thing that turned me off with Slim. Then the second thing was her talking about Tommy and have never met her. Then we get to this point where you choose out of all these girls that done told you that they wanted you out. You chose Diamond because you thought you could beat Diamond. I don't know why she thought out of all the girls that she could beat Diamond, of all of them. Because who was it? Biggie. We seen what Biggie can do. Jayla's okay. Sapphire. I mean, we seen Sapphire get out there with EC and Bianca. Make your own judgments there. But Diamond comes from fucking Now That's TV. Do you not understand? Diamond comes from Now That's TV. That's the bitch you don't want to. What Callie said in her confessional? She said that was the wrong bitch to call out. So she runs up on what's her name? She runs up on Diamond. And she runs up on this bitch, and Diamond's still sitting down. She's sitting like on the top of the bar. So Slim runs up on her while Diamond's sitting on the bar. So Diamond's scooting back, but also trying to kick Slim from getting on her. And Slim kind of grabs her, and then she grabs Slim. Slim ass go over the bar, and Diamond still manages to whoop that ass. Diamond still ends up getting that ass. And I was like, that's what you get, because why you pick her out of all the people? That was just crazy to me. Because I thought she was about to run it with Meatball when she was like, I fuck with you, no disrespect, but we got to run it. But she didn't run it with Meatball. And Meatball was right there standing with her, not backing down, ready to go at it. And she just decided, oh, no, not Meatball. Oh, no, not Jayla. Oh, no, not Biggie. Oh, no, not Sapphire. But, yes, Diamond. So, at this point, Diamond's pissed. She said she had just got her head done for the club. So, now she like, you ran up on me. She rips her wig off. And she like, now we got to run it for real. Now we got to run it for real. Where am I? Oh, yeah. So, they run it again. Diamond takes it. Again. Just whoops her ass. So then Dia, she starts talking about, you know, being a replacement. I mean, not being a replacement. She's like, you know, I came to put on. I'm Dominican. All this other stuff. Oh, my God. My motherfucking foot was bending. So what Diamond was saying was, I mean, not Diamond, Dia. She was like, I got a language barrier, but, you know, I've been putting on. I'm lit, this, that, and the third. And everybody's just like nodding their heads like they get it and all that, but they still just like, well. So then Biggie starts piping up and like, you trying to make it seem like replacements is a bad thing, B. Like, I came back as a replacement and I'm an OG, basically, da-da-da. Just going off, somebody slicing her in the background, big Biggie. I'm just like, no. I'm just like, why y'all doing that? It wasn't, and then she tried to make it seem like Dia was downplaying replacements. She never once out her mouth said anything bad about the replacements. She said that she was a lit girl and she had a language barrier, but she been trying to get to know people, but there's people being closed doors. She said nothing about the replacement situation. She just said that she didn't come on TV to be on standby. I mean, like, to be in the replacement house. And who did? She ain't say nothing discrediting the replacements. Biggie just went too far. They probably gonna get a lot of backlash for sending one of the only Caribbean girls home on fucking Baddies Caribbean. Even though I ain't really care for her like that neither. But at the same time, she was Caribbean. Y'all needed some Caribbeans on the show. So the final scene is all the girls arriving to the club. Fucking Dia and Slim Too Bad decided to still go out to the club with the cast. I'm just like, I wouldn't. Taseki said it just perfectly in a confessional. I wouldn't be going out with no bitches that just voted me out the house. But, I mean, to each his own. So they all turning up and whatnot. Biggie and Taseki, they perform their song. And then Anna and Asian Doll, they perform. No, yeah, Anna performs and then Asian Doll performs. Goddamn spider. Don't go over here, you stupid spider. Okay. I killed that spider. I kept looking at it. Okay. Where was I? Sorry. I don't fuck with spiders. Because they'll crawl in your hair. And they'll lay eggs. And then you'll have spider babies in your head. I done seen that shit. Especially with dreadlocks. I ain't seen it in real life. I seen it on the internet. But so what? That shit can happen. Anyways. They turned up at the club. Biggie and Taseki performed their song. Anna performed some song that you could remember last season. She had that slow song and she performed it in the club. Everybody looked like he was about to go to sleep. So she was like, I gotta come this season with a high pitch. I mean, with a faster paced song. And then, you know, Asian do her hit track. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I fuck with that remix that she got all the female rappers on there. She took Bia off, but I still heard Bia's. I got the one with Bia's verse on it. That don't. I fucks with it. But yeah, that's how the episode ends. B-. I would grade this episode. Yeah, I just said it. I'm high. A B-. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Comment below what you would grade this episode. What you thought of this episode. Oh, y'all had no predictions. I mean, we'll just see what happens next episode. This is the 10th episode, and we're not really getting much. Predictions are really pointless at this point. But I think, I mean, if I think of something I want to say them, I will. But if I don't, I don't. It is what it is. Like, subscribe to my channel. Help me build up my following and all that good stuff. Engagement, algorithm, all that good stuff. Help me out with that. Again, thanks for watching. Comment below, and I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.